Why are Americans pathetic losers? I really don't know. I'm ashamed to admit that I live in America with all the rest of these stupid fucking fat asses. I've worked my ass off. I've never made a lot of money, but I've worked my ass off to get where I am. And now we got people putting videos on about quiet quitting and working hard makes you poor. It's complete bullshit, okay? This is me 30 years ago. Just got out of the service. Bought a used house trailer, put a garage over it. This is the same garage, the pole barn, okay? I'll show you exactly where that was. Right there. See it? Okay. Pulled the house trailer out. I'll show you, pause. Alright, this is the back side. House trailer was in the way. It was underneath the roof of the garage. So I pulled it out. Did a basement. Here's the basement. Okay, you see that that addition there on the side of the garage? That was basically a stairway to get into the basement. Okay. And I'm doing all this stuff without borrowing money. Money from working. I never made a lot of money, but just basically money from working and not wasting my money. Pause. All right, this is a picture of setting up a kitchen. A temporary kitchen in the basement of the house. Okay, not real good pictures, but anyway. Lived in the basement while I built the house, see? It's all framed. Didn't go to a bank to borrow money to do that. I worked and saved my money. I was putting my lumber in this garage, okay, from working, see? All right, and here it is, finished with siding on it. Okay, so this was the house trailer was moved out. We lived in that house trailer until I got the basement. And then once I got the basement, we moved into the basement and I pulled the house trailer off the property. And I had just the garage, okay? So now what am I doing? Well, without borrowing the money, I'm filling in the space between the garage and the house. I put an extra basement underneath the garage attached to the house. And I'm currently working on it right now. Pause. All right. My house was already worth over $200,000 before I did this addition. And you see that little mudroom there, the entryway from the garage to the house is now got a roof over it. That's my garage that I had over my house trailer that I used to store all the lumber that I saved up. Once I had all the lumber, I went ahead and I built the house during one winter, okay? I didn't borrow any money to build the house. All right, now I'm standing in the center of my garage. And I built these rooms in the garage, and I'm facing the house, and I put an extra basement because my other basement's full of trains. And I have a beekeeping business, so this is all beekeeping stuff. Tax exempt. I don't pay sales tax. So this is the other basement. All paid for with money I've made working as an electrician. Nothing was borrowed. Okay, here is the basement to the house. All right, this is the house. This is my other basement, okay? Very simple, easy to do. All I did was raised up the roof of the garage. It's basically a pole barn. Where I propped it up and I dug the hole with this tractor here, this Kubota backhoe. I dug the hole myself. And you see? Here's the addition, okay? This is basically going to be a kitchen, a bathroom, and a bedroom living room. For when I get old and I can't take care of myself, I can sell my house to somebody that can take care of me, and I can live here while they take care of me. I don't want to go to a nursing home, okay? My house is all paid for. This is my wealth. My wealth is in my house, all right? All right, it's February. You would think we had just snow and no rain, but there's chance of rain today, so I went ahead and threw up a roof while I build the trusses. I built these trusses in the garage. It's the other half of the truss. I put them here a couple months ago, and these are 2x12s because I'm going to have an overhang. So I have to build the trusses on site, on location here. So in order to do this, I have to have this dry because this insulation here, I don't want to get wet. It's already damp. So I'm going to be building these trusses here. I don't think the majority of you people in this country, in America, have the common sense to be able to build a truss. See, I built those. I built the trusses in my garage. It's just problem is you're too stupid. You don't realize your government is corrupt. Basically, the deep state controls this country. Your government is a criminal organization controlled by the deep state. And they separated it into two halves, two parts. Democrats, Republicans give you the sense that you have a democracy. You don't have a democracy, okay? It's just two groups of people that are robbing from you. That's what our national debt is, all right? They're stealing from you, robbing you, and you go ahead and you vote for one or the other, and when you get pissed off with one side, you vote for the other. And it's basically all the same organization, okay? I mean, are you really that stupid? Apparently you are. George Carlin knew what was going on 30 years ago, and you didn't pick up on it. And President Eisenhower warned us as he left office that the military-industrial complex was going to take over and control this country, and it has, all right? So anyway, I got to finish building out these. I got temporary supports in here because I had to put plastic on it. I want to keep this dry while I build these out, cut these 2x4s to build these trusses over the 2x12s, all right? And I'll show you my basement. All right, this is the basement to my house. I basically started a train layout 25 years ago when I started building the house. $30,000 worth of trains in here, all paid for. And you may say, well, that's a waste of money. Well, it's my life. This is what I enjoy doing. This is what I wanted to do. All right, and I spent money for stuff for my son. Some of this stuff here is not exactly cheap. $140 for this 15 years ago for my son. He's 32 years old, living in Mount Pleasant, Michigan, working at Taco Bell with a college degree. What a waste of time. He didn't want to be an electrician. He didn't want anything to do with my electrical business, so he'd rather work at Taco Bell. So that's his life. I started building my house before I was 30, okay? Here I am, 58 years old, and I'm putting an addition on my house, getting ready for when I'm really old. All right? And you guys whine you can't even afford to buy a house. I didn't want to pay 30 years on a mortgage for a house and pay 3 times what it was worth. And you got these people on YouTube that do videos in their car. All right, I admit my house is not finished because before I finish my house, I'm always doing something else. Like I added this room here. I might put a room on my deck, okay? And then I put this overhang on the side of my garage for my bees. All right, I'm always doing something. I may not get exactly everything finished, but I'm doing something towards improving my net worth of my house, okay? And my dogs are tearing up my house. I got involved with that, and they're tearing up my house. But you don't see me doing videos in a car, and I'll show you why. Here's my truck. It's for traveling from one place to another. It's not for making a video. Is there room in here to make a video? No. It's for hauling stuff from one place to another. 25 years old, all paid for. All you people that think you got to have the latest, greatest vehicle, you're just wasting your money, okay? And for you people that you want to waste $200 or $300 on a locomotive with sound, oh my God. You guys need to have your head examined, okay? I put my money into my house. My money is not lost. And the trains that I have in my basement, that money is not lost because I didn't spend a lot of money on it. All right? It's very simple. That's a $3,000 dump truck. It runs just fine. Great for throwing stuff in the back of it. When I need to get rid of stuff, I just throw it here and sort it out later, okay? It's just, why are you guys whining about not being able to afford a house when you don't even have the common sense to save your money. Why the hell would you spend $1,000 on a smartphone? You want to see my phone? I'll show you my phone. This is my phone. $60. It's not turned on now because I don't give a fuck if anybody calls me or not. I check it in the morning to see if I have any messages. And then after I check it, I leave it on for a half hour. Around 8:30, I turn it off for the day. And I don't turn it on until the next day. You guys, you got to have your smartphones. You got to have your smartphone in your face all the time. Oh my God. Or you people got to have a computer. Gee whiz. I feel so sorry for you. You guys don't have any sense of what's real. This is real. A place that you can live in, a roof over your head, all right? The bank is not going to take this house from me, all right? And I have lots of hobbies. They cost me money, but I'm living. You guys that aren't living, you only have one life, all right? What's more valuable than money? Your time. I do mushing. I do honeybees. I play with trains. Okay, and I also make money as an electrician, but I don't work 40 hours a week, all right? I feel so sorry for you guys. You guys are pathetic losers. I don't even like smartphones.